Hey guys, welcome back to the Franny channel. Today I'm having brain situations today. Today I have a review on this foundation. This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24 Fresh Foundation to Powder foundation. I don't know what my thoughts are yet. You will know what my thoughts are at the end of the video, but this is what I am wearing today, and I will be doing, after I have this review, I don't want to drop that. I don't want to drop that either. After I do the whole review on this and my thoughts and everything, I'm going to put this to a versus test. I'm going to put it through the, yes, one size versus. One side one side the other one. So I just want to know exactly how this works by itself, or not, yeah, by itself, because I'm not wearing any foundation underneath this, if you can imagine. So as of, you'll see. So I want to know how this works by itself, and then I want to put it to the test against the one size foundation to powder, because I already know how this works. I already know how I use this, and we'll see. We'll see. But for today, we're doing a review on this one. And without any further ado, let's let Franny from the past, present, past, her. I always get confused. She'll be doing the next step. All right, take it, take it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a little bit of the claims that this one has. I'm going to take the tape off. I should have taken the tape off first. This one, you open it and it comes with like a little sponge. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do half of my face with this little sponge and then half of my face with a brush to see if that does anything. It has a really nice mirror, and then you have your powder. Okay, it feels really smooth, really smooth, and I have the light, and I have the color linen. So let's see how this works. And let me read the claims. So on Ulta's website, it says, L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear foundation in a powder, covers like a liquid and mattifies like a powder with no cakey look. Benefits: up to 24-hour matte finish with buildable to full coverage. No transfer, waterproof, heat-proof, and sweat-proof. Lightweight formula that feels breathable. The formula is a non-comedogenic with no greasy feel and suitable for all skin types, oily skin and acne skin. They do have like the infallible squeeze tubes, like little squeeze tube. They have the infallible as the bottle, which that one's the one I'm going to go ahead and review. I haven't gone to the L'Oreal squeegee ones either, so those are on my noggin to grab. But yeah, that's basically all it says. I am going to let you know that it is 11:03, so normal time for me to start. I'm not going to do anything over the hill today either. So I'm just going to be at my home, cleaning my house, and watching movies with my son. So that's my scheduled date. I already moisturized. I haven't primed. I already moisturized. Wash my face, I moisturized. I used my face sunscreen. I haven't primed my face. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, here's a note. I'm going to be using the Benefit Professional Primer. it needs help, like it's been used and abused. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this on my whole face. Why? Because I use this primer a lot. So let me put a little bit of concealer on my eyes so the primer can set a little bit. So I'm gonna use 2 of the KVD concealers. One is in cool and the other one's in neutral. Just a little tiny bit. Just a little tiny bit. I know I don't really need it, but just to use it. As you can tell, I use 2 because one's for dark eyes and the other one's just to bright. I'm gonna use my little sponge. Now, like it says, I'm gonna use half of it with a sponge, this one, because I've seen it with this sponge, and then the other half with my, this is the Il Maquillage brush. You don't really need to buy this brush. I just bought it because I bought it. So I'm gonna start with my little sponge, and this is gonna go on my, let's do my right side. I haven't used this kind of sponges in a long time. So we're gonna do 1 swoop to see that Instagram, TikTok thing. That's 1 swoop. And I think most of the product is in the sponge. It is covery. I don't think I like this. Definitely all the product is in the sponge. So it's covered half of my face. It's gone to a nice light coverage, light medium coverage, but I don't like that the product is in the sponge. I'm not gonna use that sponge anymore. So now on the other side, I'm gonna use my brush. Much better. So I'm going to use brush. So with the brush, it gives you medium coverage. Like a high medium coverage, because you can still see like a little bit of my spots here and a little bit of my spots here. So it is to a medium coverage right now. It looks matte. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't feel heavy either. And the good thing about these is that it's powder, so it's already set, but because I'm a little extra, I'm gonna set it a little bit with some translucent powder, just a little bit under my eyes and a little bit here on my forehead because I do get shiny. And I'm gonna use a little bit of my Coty Airspun. Remember this back in the day? Like, huge thing. Grab my Morphe brush, grab a little bit of that translucent powder, and put it right here. All right, powder is on. Just gonna leave that a little bit for now. With the powder, of course it's gonna look more mattified. It doesn't look cakey, even though I put more powder on, because it's powder foundation and the other one is powder. So it doesn't look cakey. I mean, it looks really, really nice as of right now. So let's continue. I'm gonna put my bronzer and my highlighter, and then I'm gonna spray my face, because I am going to do a review on the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory palette by Storybook. I'm gonna open my Kat Von D contour palette. As you can see, the colors are not silver anymore. These ones are like straight black, and this one's like dying. But the palette is still in great conditions, and I am going to purchase these when they're done. So as you can see, I already need like help with these, and I still have these because this one's really dark. This one I use it more as a shadow sometimes, but I do use these two. So let's go ahead and do a little mixture of the subconscious and shadow play. Yeah, because I think Sombre is this dark one. I'm gonna grab this one because this one's lighter on the hand, this Luxie one. At the beginning, when I first bought this product, I was so scared. As time continued, I realized that I can mix both of them together. Yeah, I know. I should have done that at the beginning, right? Let's put a little bit of blush. I'm not really a blush person, but I'm gonna grab this one from Note. And it's, I think, Desert Rose. I'm gonna grab that a little bit with this one. Tiny bit, because I'm not a blush person. Alright, that's enough blush for me. I'm going to take a product that's new for me. This is new in my collection. This is new, like, in everything, because I haven't purchased anything from this brand, from this person. This is from Kylie Jenner, and the highlighters. This one is in Ice Me Out. So this is brand new for me. Never used it, haven't opened it, and it's pink with the silver letters, and this is what it looks like. So it looks like something's melting, I guess. And this is an Ice Me Out. Like I said, this is a new product for me. I've never used this. I've never used any of her products. So I'm growing up, guys. I'm growing up. It has a really nice mirror. It's a really nice quality mirror, actually. Yep, really nice quality. So let's go ahead and take a little bit of that highlighter with my Baus Gâchis brush. I do have an affiliate code with Baus Gâchis, so I'm going to put it down here, and for 20% off every time you purchase. Every time you purchase. Whoa, it's icy. Okay, I guess we're gonna have ice on our face today. I think I grabbed a lot. A little bit here. Well, let me tell you, if you want people from outer space to see you, this is a good product. Wow. I did want a beaming highlighter, but be careful what you wish for because this guy is dangerous, like dangerous. So I'm gonna put a little bit here on my nose. There should be something on this that says, caution, use light hand, beaming, extreme caution. But I mean, it blends nice. It blends nice. So if you're looking for a beaming highlighter, check this one out because I haven't tried the rest of them. So I mean, I will continue to use it with caution. Now let's do my eyebrows. I'm gonna use my trusty pencil from Ulta Beauty for the hair. All right, that's kind of even. Now let's take my little Benefit brow gel. This is dry. Well, not really. Right, let's spritz my face. And this is gonna be with the Catrice Long Lasting Spray. Everything's on now except for the shadow, right? So everything's on. It looks wonderful. It looks really nice. It looks, now with everything on it, it looks like a really nice full medium coverage. I don't see anything gathering up in anywhere. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel cakey. I mean, it feels nice. It does feel like you have a little bit, you have makeup on your face, but it doesn't feel like that thick feeling. So it looks really nice. All the powders blended in nicely. So let's put this as finished, 11:41. So the foundation's been on for 41 minutes. I'm gonna start the other video and then I'll be back if there's anything to emphasize on it. But as of right now, it looks really nice and I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It's not gathering in my pores. It's not doing anything. It's not emphasizing my pores or anything like that. So it looks really nice. Really, really nice. So as of right now, this is doing really good. Now, let's see how it continues. Hey guys, welcome back. This is the first check-in. I think it's gonna be the first and the last. I'm not sure. I am looking a little bit oily. It is 8:26. So the foundation's been on for 9 hours and 26 minutes, so almost for 9.5 hours. And how is it looking, you say? Well, if it's been on for 9 hours, we want to know how good it is. Let's check. So it looks nice. I mean, I am oily. Mind you, I haven't been doing anything too physical in the house. I am seeing that there is a little bit of breakup right here. I did eat, so minus that. I ate like a Subway sandwich kind of a thing. It did disappear right here where my glasses tend to hit, and that's when I drove my son to my mom's house. Being that the glasses, that's the only like where it wears off almost all the foundations. But I'm not seeing any gathering, any like severe cakiness, only that it's oily. That's it. So I'm gonna dab. Let me see if this works. I'm gonna dab my sponge. See if this takes a little bit of that shine away. Right here on my nose, it is disappearing a little bit, which is normal. All right, extra shine is gone. Now I'm gonna attempt to put a little bit more powder to see if it works. Now I'm gonna use the same powder because you can use this as powder. So I'm gonna grab the powder with my Morphe brush, and I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose area and on my forehead, see how that works. Still looks good. It looks nice. It looks fresh. I mean, I put more powder in. I put more powder on, and it doesn't look heavy. It doesn't feel heavy. I can just spritz my face again, and it'll melt it all together. Watch. So I melted in like earlier. Do I recommend this? I actually do. I actually do recommend it, and it's not expensive. It's cheap. This was a good color for me. I'm a little light, but I like to douse myself in bronzer. So I prefer being light and then bronzing than buying it dark and not being able to lighten. Okay, and because I lost a little bit of glow on my nose, I'm gonna put a little bit of this highlighter that I have here from the ColourPop Barbie collection, just because I have it on my hand. All set again. So do I recommend the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear? Yes, I do. I do recommend it. I did like it. I took off the oiliness, and now I put a little bit of powder, and it looks perfectly fine. I mean, I added more bronzer, and it didn't do anything bad to it. It looks fine. I added more highlighter, and it looks fine. And I don't know about the 24-hour claim. I have been wearing it for 9.5 hours, which is normal. Like if you're gonna go to a party, normal 9 hours, normal 10 hours. So even I'm thinking that even at the 11-hour hit, I mean, it's still gonna look good. If I can, and if I'm not too tired, I'll come with a check-in around 10:30, 11. It's only if I'm not tired, because I have to wake up early tomorrow. So if I'm tired and I'm asleep, then don't expect it. But I will keep using it. I mean, I do like it. I like it as a foundation, actually. I like this as a foundation and not just as a powder, because it works both ways. If you can use it with a brush, I totally recommend the brush instead of using this. This is a no-go for me, so this is gonna go into the trash. I am tempted to use it with a sponge, but because this soaked up too much product, I'm not convinced that this is gonna work. like I'm not convinced. Like I don't feel like I want to try it because the brush did just a perfect job that I don't want to go ahead and just wreck it. It is not an expensive product. If I'm still doing the side-by-side with the Patrick Star one, so depending on which one does better is the one I'm going to recommend more than the other one. But I truly do recommend this. And I do have the blue one, which is the glow one that I'm going to try also. So that's going to come up also in another review. But this, I give it a thumbs up. If you guys are wanting to purchase it, go get it. I mean, if you're wanting to purchase the Patrick Star one, go get it. But I want to reserve my comments for both more, so when I do this side by side, because I do have comments for both. So I want to clear those up when I do the side by sides, because it's just going to be, I mean, the great review, right? So thank you so much for joining me, guys. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. If you want to share this video with everybody that you know, I don't mind. Share with everybody that you know. But thank you so much, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.